to show you a little guide from the tutor side. I think things do look a little bit different on the student side, but it's basically that they just remove a few icons. Yeah, so you're going to have to log back into your profile as a student or applicant, and then I think this will look a bit differently. And usually right before your lesson, they give you about 10 or 5 minutes. They email a link to you, a link that I'm not able to access because I just enter lessons through here. But yeah, they send you a link, and then all you have to do is select join or whatever shows up. So this is what it looks like on my side. I haven't got scheduled lessons for Lloyd yet, so I'm just going to use one of the current clients I have. And then you would just select join or wherever you are if you are logged in. Yeah, and then you either turn camera on or off. So this is usually, I think on your side, you just can either enter your name, and sometimes they ask for email, but you don't have to do that. So I'm just going to switch these off. And then yeah, I've got microphone on. Here's to test the speakers, see if your sound's working. And this is if you have like an extra camera attached, anything like that. But if you're just using a laptop, you don't have to change any of that. Okay, so this is what my one session looks like. I usually have a little welcome screen here. This is my profile here, and then there would be a second screen here, which would be the students. Yeah, and so they are able to access some of these icons, not all of them. So the text tool, you can just click on that, click on the screen, and then type whatever they need to. If they need to type an answer, you can also change the main color of the text. So each time they write something, it's going to be purple, or you can change the color of the current text that's selected over here. Like I'm going to change that to blue. Okay, then some of these icons here, this is locked so that it can't be moved. I mean, they don't have to access that. Duplicate, you can just create a copy of it. Bring forward, this is if you've got, like here, layers of different objects over one another. So this is my shapes. Send backwards, you just send, like I've sent this circle to back. He doesn't need to know those. It's just if he's curious. Some icons here, I think, again, this is just mainly for the tutors. This is just going to show just maybe the video of from my side or his side. Video sidebar, where I can just put my screen there, his there. Or floating videos, which is what I prefer, just put the screen there. Here I can share my screen. So this can be either a different tab, so here this is the current tab, a new window, or entire screen. So each change, if I've got layered tabs or something, that can also be there. I think he's also got a share screen option if he wants to use it, but most of the time I'm the one that does it. He just sends through, if he's got like a practice test that he's done, you can just send it to me on WhatsApp and I can import it. Mute, you can play your video, turn it off here. You can send emojis if he wants to as response, or there's a chat here. Like here I have technical issues where the mic wasn't working. You can also send attachments, not that this is necessary. I'm just showing you. Yeah. So then it would pop up like this. He can find his, if he wants to add something himself, he can find a document, a PDF, a screenshot, and just upload it. Yeah, this is just who's joined the room. Yeah, here this is just a drawing tool. You can adjust the size of the pen, the color, highlighter, same thing. Erase, you can just erase what you've done. Shapes, you can import shapes, lines, change their angles and adjust their size. I'll show you with an example here. Like you can just change that, and then you can change the color. Here's the select tool, so you can select what you've just drawn and delete it if you want to. This is equation. I don't really use this one. I just import my own ones. Library. This is where this is some stuff that they give us. I don't usually use these because, it's quite a lot of levels or extra things you don't really need here. Like it's just a sticky note, like it's not really necessary. Then there's also upload. This is a tool I use often where I would just upload a screenshot to my screen, my current screen, especially if sometimes it doesn't load on their side, then I just upload it like this. Background, again, not really necessary. You can just like change the color, put a grid. Yeah, this could be nice for maths, drawing graphs, anything like that. Here you can take a screenshot, undo or redo buttons, zooming in or out of the screen. I'm using my touchpad here. Yeah, I don't use this. Then this, you can just move your screen around, although I'll be doing most of that, and it should adjust on his side as I move. And here's a different screen. So here I've got one PDF uploaded. Sometimes it takes a while to load if it's a huge file. And then I often like to use like the highlighter tool, write something here, and then explain it either verbally or I type something here if I feel like it's something they really need to take note of, that they aren't able to take note of themselves. Yeah, this is how you can scroll between different tabs. Here are all my current tabs open, and here is where I can upload. Here's a new whiteboard. So this is nice for drawing, especially my welcome screen. Then document, this is where I can upload PDFs. Coding, don't worry about that. Again, documents, actually, this is where we can type things. And then this import PDF, this is where I just upload PDFs I have saved on my computer like this. And then usually I can end the session here once we're done, end session for all, or leave session. Here I can select who's leading. Here I can also just make it read only if that's more helpful to him so that he doesn't make any mistakes if he's not that great with technology. Yeah, here I can also set a timer if there's like a practice test or something like that. Language, some of these features I've never even seen before, like it's not really. And then there's also an option, I think, to export all the files as a zip file. But rather what I do is I either take screenshots of what we've done, or I just send a memo and the full copy of the paper, and you can go through that as revision. But yeah, that's the basics. I'll show you what it looks like when I end the session. Leader has ended the session. You can rate it, send feedback back to me, or I'm sending feedback to the company right now. But yeah, and then what I like to do as well is I would then go view job, and I would usually, there pops up a message here, confirmed lessons, and then I confirm the lesson. And I submit feedback monthly. So these are the notes you guys have sent me, details of the client, and then yeah, feedback. I'll show you what this looks like as well. So here I just rate concentration, participation and enthusiasm, ability to solve problems, organization, improvement, and then I give 2 points that the student can concentrate on or what they've done well. and then you guys can rate my feedback based on how accurate you think I've been.